Hey guys, so I have to do some keyword research for a client today, and I thought I'd go ahead and film it and kind of show you a little bit about how we do things here at the university. It's an accounting client. He's got tax preparation, tax filing, tax returns coming up very, very soon, mostly in March, but it'll start to build up around January and February. So we want to go ahead and get out in front of that. And so what I needed to do today was to figure out what keywords, I need to be going after. I mean, we already know tax return, tax filing, and tax preparation, but maybe there's some other keywords out there that I don't know about that I need to find. And then also, there may be some values that I can get for that, some numbers. Which one gets more looks, so then I can prioritize, which keywords to really go after. So sit back, relax, and just kind of watch how I do this, all right? So actually, I'm going to go ahead and narrate this for just a second. The reason I'm going to do a tax preparation Atlanta is because I think that's probably our best keyword. Really, that's not true. Let's do tax returns. I'm going to guess that's the best one. All right, and I'm going to use some of our competitors. Well, not our competitors. We're not trying to rank in Georgia, but the bigger a city is, the more competitive normally those keywords are. There's a bigger population, so small businesses or local businesses pick up on SEO much quicker because there's more of a market for it and it's much more successful. So it's more of a mature market. So tax returns is probably going to, if I can look at the people in Atlanta that are doing tax returns, accountants, all that stuff, then they've probably already done a lot of SEO and I can just look off their keyword research. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get some ideas for some keywords real quick. So actually, I need to go ahead and open up a spreadsheet. Wait for that to open up, and I've got it over here in my other monitor, so you're probably not going to be able to see me write all this in, but I'm just going to go through it. And in fact, let's do this. Because you probably do want to see this. I'll show it to you at different times throughout. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Buffy the Tax Heiress. That's a pretty good local business name. That's impressive. And I don't normally like to pick a lot from the local pack. We really don't know why they're ranking so well in the local pack. It could be citations. It could be reviews. As you know, the people with reviews or as you can see, the people with the reviews are at the top. It may not have anything to do with their website ranking, and your website's really where you're going to find all the keywords. So we want to find people that are ranking well or in the universal results is what I call them. A lot of people call them organic, but these are organic as well, so it's a misnomer. I call them universal or pure web results. I just opened up two, so let's open up a third. These are all gov. H&R Block might be a good one. Actually, H&R Home might be a really good one, so we'll start off. Wow. Pretty impressive. This lady's really branded herself pretty well. So let's go ahead and look at her keywords real quick. What I did was I right clicked and went to view source. So, and if you're having a hard time following along, that's what the university is for. We go through step by step in many different videos and show you exactly how we do all of this. So if you get lost, you're more than welcome to ask questions below and we'll definitely answer those. But you may want to look into the university because we go through everything and explain what this is, what the source code is, all that. But I'm going to quit narrating and actually get to work. Tax services. Tax services is good. Taxes. Tax. It's not bad. Let me check out her actual tax page. me turn that off real quick. Alright, accounting services, tax services, individual tax, prep, business tax. I need to go ahead and just remind myself. Individual, business. Alright, let's look at her source file here. I'll see her keywords, tag. She doesn't have one. Let's go to description. Accounting services, individuals. Okay, doesn't really give me a whole lot. Title, home. I'm looking for the title tag, which is at the top probably. Not a whole lot of info to go on, so that wasn't very productive. I mean, it was semi-productive, but not incredibly productive. Let's try these guys. Returns, tax service. Let's check out. Keywords. No, they don't have a keywords tag. They don't even have a description tag. Wow. Let's just look at tax deductions. Ask the tax expert. Tax planning. Let's see here. Business services. Income taxes. Income taxes. Income tax. That's a good one. They don't have a lot of keywords on here. They must have a lot of links. They haven't done a very good job optimizing themselves. It doesn't look like. Yeah, see, and that's the thing, is we pulled both of these out of the local, so they're not the best. I couldn't find a local business in the organic, which tells me, or not the organic, I gotta quit saying that, in the universal, or the web results, which tells me that no one's really done a good job ranking, or optimizing themselves for tax returns in the area, which is sad. Let's just take a look at H&R Block. This may be a redeeming one for us. I just saw tax pros, so I'll put tax professionals. Let's look at their tax filing, which I have, right? Tax filing. Yeah, I mentioned that. Tax filing, tax prep, tax returns. We have all that, but I'm going to write it down anyway. Tax prep, tax returns, tax preparation. Alright. I think we're pretty good with that. I mean, normally, I want to keep this brief for you guys, but normally I would go through a big city in our region. We're in Franklin, Tennessee, so Georgia is bigger than, Atlanta is bigger than Georgia, so we'd use Atlanta. Then I would go to Nashville, and then I would drill down to Franklin too, and just do the exact same process you saw me do here. And in fact, I am just going to make sure we'll do Nashville tax returns. Yeah. Tax returns, Nashville, Tennessee. I'm just going to make sure, and the .govs, the state stuff is dominating that. Let's give these guys a chance. Maybe they're showing up because they've optimized really well. Let's see. No. I'm not going to take the time to go through that. Normally I would, but for the sake of brevity for you guys, I'm not going to do that. Accounting, tax, financial plan. No. Let's see if he's got a tax return page I can look at. Tax services. For tax planning, we'll put it down. Not really sure how advantageous tax planning would be. Stay and trust tax preparation. Yeah, that's good for now. Alright, now I'm going to turn to AdWords real quick. So we'll go to adwords.google.com. Oh, I gotta log in. to go up here, go to the keyword planner, if it will let me. There we go. Yep, here's what we want. Okay, so we're going to put in tax returns. Don't put a geographical modifier like your city or anything in this, because we want a lot of different keyword ideas. So tax returns, tax preparation, tax filing. Let's just see. Let's not do targeting. Let's remove this. And let's just see what they come up with. Tax return, singular. Yeah, that makes sense. Here, let's group this by average monthly searches. Income tax. And this is where it gets real tricky. People in general on Google are searching more for income tax because they want income tax information, information about how to file on their own, things like that, which does not help a local business. We're not targeting people who are looking to do it themselves. We're targeting people that want someone else to do it. So just remember, use your brain and look at this, and don't take it for absolute truth. You need to look at your audience and what your audience will be typing in. But this gives us some good ideas. Obviously, we don't want to rank for tax calculator. Even though it has tons of average monthly searches, tax calculator isn't going to help us because that's helping people that want to do their own tax, right? So we just need to kind of look through here and see if there's anything that just jumps out at me on the first page that gives me any ideas. I don't see anything. Let's drop it in a location real quick. Let's do Houston. The reason I'm doing Houston instead of Georgia is I've done this keyword research before, and Georgia doesn't always give you a lot of numbers. Houston seems to be a good one, especially kind of sort of in the southeast. And so let's see what people are searching for. Let's go ahead and type in our geographical modifier up here real quick. Alright, so let's get some ideas here. IRS refund, tax calculator, tax act, tax brackets. Here we go. Tax preparation. Did I group these? Yeah, I did group them. Okay. Tax preparation looks like tax preparation is bigger than tax services. So I'm actually going to write this, and let me show you real quick what I've got so far. Here's what I've got. I don't really organize this a lot in the beginning. I organize it at the end. But we just saw that at least for Houston, tax prep is looked for more than tax services. So we're going to put a little Houston tax prep. And I need to distinguish between prep and preparation. Tax preparation is 170. Tax services is 140. Okay. And services, let's see. Income tax return. That gave us 90 right there. That's one I'd kind of sort of thought about, but I didn't think would be very popular. And here's another example. Houston tax. That's not helping us. That's people searching for more information about taxes in Houston. Filing taxes. Let's put that under. All right, so I'm looking at filing taxes and then tax filing and tax returns. So tax filing and filing taxes, Google sees those as synonymous. You're not going to rank exactly the same for them, but you're going to rank in the same ballpark. So filing taxes is about 70. Okay. And let's look at, we said tax returns was 70. So for tax returns, okay. Tax filing, tax preparation, tax preparer. Wow, I didn't think about that either. Now those will probably, tax preparer, tax preparation will probably rank the same. or not the same, but similar because they're synonymous. But if you can, get a preparer in your content, you might actually rank above other people. That's ironic, text and tags. So let's see here. Let's go to the next page just to see what else we got here. Tax refund. Did we already do refund? Tax refund. See, even someone who does this for a living, can forget things. That should have been one of the first ones I thought of. Tax accountant, that's another one. How many was that? 40. Okay. And let's see. Tax service. Talked about that. Tax service. Oh, tax service is 40. That's just an add-on to that. Okay. Tax refund. Yep. Tax company. I hadn't thought about that. I don't know if that really describes us. I mean, we are a tax company. Put it in there just in case. Tax company, income tax prep. What keywords are we missing info for? Tax planning. I mean, really, tax prep is kind of the same thing as preparation. Tax professionals, income tax business individual. I'm not trying to get numbers for these, or at least these right here. They're just going to be added in already into my keywords. So, tax return. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so I'm going to sort these real quick. Go here to sort. And I'm actually using a free version of Excel. It's called Excel Starter. I would highly suggest you downloading it. It allows you to have like the basic functions of Excel. And you get an advertisement down here, which is not intrusive whatsoever. So let's go custom sort. I want to sort by column B. I want largest to smallest. Okay. All right, so we know for at least Houston that this is how they're playing out. So let's check out these keywords. I'm gonna go ahead and put let's see. We'll check Atlanta real quick. Let's just do that right there. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I don't know of it. All you Excel pros out there, if you do, please put it in the comments below, and that'll definitely help out quite a bit. It'll save me a lot of time. But I'm just going through and hitting F2 and pasting just over and over and over and over. And actually, I don't expect to get any from these down here. I just want to check these out. I don't expect to get any numbers, so I'm just going to check these out real quick and drop it on over to here. Now, what you really can do is you can sorry, I was looking at something, is you can go to the keyword planner and search for volume, but if you do it like this, you can get keyword ideas and volume as well. So I'm going to go Atlanta. There you go. Okay. Now, let's see. Okay. I don't really trust this too much. I don't know why I don't, but I don't. I think for tax accountant to be higher than tax prep, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's all right. We're going to look at some other stuff here. Federal tax return. Yeah, we need to add that. Let's put some, oops. Let's put, come on Excel. There we go. Let's put some space in there and federal tax return. Now, the reason I didn't put a number next to federal tax return is I don't really know when people type in federal tax return what they're looking for, information or services. But it is one thing that I can at least include federal tax return in our content in one spot and help us rank for that. Atlanta CPA, tax services, Atlanta. So services in Atlanta is 40. Tax prep. Maybe we can find some prep stuff. I just did a Control F, hit prep real quick, and let's just see where else it's highlighting it down here. Doesn't have anything on here at all for it, which is very strange, I think, but that's all right. Let's just go through it and just look. Federal tax return, state taxes, tax services is what we just put in there, right? Yeah. Let's see here. Tax accountant, 30. Is that what it said up here? Tax accountant Atlanta, 20. Tax accountant, 30. That's when people aren't even typing in a geographical modifier. They just type in tax accountant. Google reads their location as Atlanta and returns it. So tax accountant, we could probably add it together and say 50. But I am going to do that, actually. Just this once. Alright, let's see. Okay. What are we looking for numbers for? Preparation, income tax return, tax filing. Let's do prep real quick again, see if anything comes up besides those. Tax preparation. Let's do services and filing real quick. Oh, we already got something for services, right? Yeah. Let's do filing. Control F, filing. Very interesting. This is why I don't go to Atlanta right away for AdWords. I will do it to get keywords on Google, go through and look at my competition, but Atlanta doesn't have as much data. I think I trust the information from Houston more. I think at this point, we'll just go ahead and try Nashville. So I do a Control F in Excel, find what? We're going to find Atlanta and replace it with Nashville. And we're just going to try it and get a real quick look and see. We'll click replace all and just kind of see what we've got here. Target Nashville, and then it's going to try to, obviously people in Nashville aren't going to be typing in tax services in Atlanta, so let's we put in Nashville and search for new. Yep. Okay. Tax accountant. So tax accountant, I'm not giving tax accountant enough credit. Nashville tax preparation. So I think we can go, as you can see, tax prep got 10 in Nashville, and the services, and we didn't get any numbers in there for Nashville. So let's just go ahead. This was the control find and replace did a replace for Atlanta. So this is Nashville. And we got what? Tax prep, we got 10. Tax accountant. Oh, I'm sorry, tax accountant, we got 10. Oh, and tax prep too down here. Okay, so tax prep and tax accountant. 10. Okay. I'm not giving tax accountant enough credit. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and rank these real quick. I'm going to put tax prep first. It got the most in Houston, and it also got some in Nashville when none of the others did. So I'm going to say tax prep is the first that people are going to type in. Then I'm going to run with tax services, and then I'm going to go with tax accountant. And then the rest of them, tax filing. I have a feeling that tax filing is a big keyword, and it's backed up here by the information we got from Houston, but not really from the information we got from Atlanta, or because we didn't get anything from Atlanta or Nashville. Tax returns, I think, is the same thing. Tax preparer, I think it's safe to say from here. Tax preparer. I think when people type in tax refund, I think they're probably looking for, I don't know, we'll put it there. Tax refund. Tax account, which we already put down. Tax company. And I'll probably just put federal tax return in there somewhere. And then also, now here's the thing is that, let me cut that out, paste it here. If we put individual and business here, this is another thing is that we teach in the university is prefixes and suffixes. So we put prefixes before our main keywords. So individual tax preparation, individual tax services, individual tax accountant. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You've got 9 keywords here times 2. That's 18 keywords. And then you kind of get into some suffixes as well. You also got like professional. This is not a suffix, this is a prefix, but professional. And then really, this may get confusing, but over here would be the suffixes like preparation, services, and things like that. But anyways, you can just multiply these keywords out. But anyways, this is how I do keyword research quite a bit, especially for single keywords. For our tax accountant or our client, he needs bookkeeping, payroll, CPA. Like, this is just one of his keywords. But tax time's coming up; it's a big deal, and I needed to know how to tackle the tax keywords in his area. So that's pretty much it. If you guys liked the video and you enjoyed it, I know we kind of went a little long, but it does take a little bit of time. I hope it was valuable to you. If it was, if you would like the video or thumbs up the video down below, I'd love that. Please leave us a comment or any questions. We'd love to interact. And also, if you like the beard, it's coming in a little bit. I don't grow masterful beards. My buddy has one. It's just ridiculous. It's like he shaves and 2 hours later he's got a full-blown beard like 3 times the size of mine. But anyways, if you like the beard, thumbs up as well. And thanks for sticking around, and I appreciate it, guys, and we'll see you soon.